All right, Brother Dave. Now that we've taken a quick pause, what's up?
Well, so they mowed at work the other day. Like we have somebody comes and mows a little bit of grass we have.
With the one strip out by the
There's
sidewalk.
more than one, but but I got the smell of that fresh cut grass.
Ooh.
It was like 68 degrees that day. It
Ooh.
was a nice one. But I know we're going to get more cold weather, and the vehicles are going to frost probably at least one or two more times.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to rush it. But my neighbor over here to the south mowed probably a week and a half ago and 2 weeks ago. But I feel like it's too early. Like you wouldn't tell that I mowed. I got some yard onions or whatever you call
That's
it.
That's all they're doing is knocking the onions down. That's it.
So you
That's
guys haven't mowed yet?
No, no.
No.
I don't think it's time. I think I got 3 or 4 more weeks to wait. But I think
95% of the people that are mowing right now are retired.
math checks out.
They are retired
Either
because
that or
there's a
they're that
lot.
type A
We've seen
clean
a
vehicle
lot
freak.
of old fogies in town that are mowing. Like
I do love the smell.
I'm going to say 65 and older. They're mowing.
Yeah.
Now, Chestnut Gardens, corner of 19th and Chestnut, the new little duplex there, Premier Properties, Steinkamp's deal there. They've mowed. Like they have had someone mow. Look sharp.
Yeah.
No onions though.
Well,
They treat it
yeah.
so they don't have to deal with that shit. So it's big, tall, full
Healthy
fest
grass.
glass.
Well, that's the secret about big lawn. You know, big lawn wants you to pour the chemicals to it
Mm-hmm.
because
gotta
then
mow
big
more.
lawn also is part of big mower,
Yeah.
and it's just a vicious cycle.
Big mower is part of Big Petro.
Yeah. Big
Oh,
Petro is
the
part
whole
of,
school. Big Steel.
yeah. And then next thing you know, you've got a hell of an organization there.
But no, I'm not mowing yet. No, I'm not going to mow until probably we get back from vacation.
In June?
No, we're not going to vacation in June.
I
No.
thought that was May.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when is the Final Four? That's in April, right?
Next week. Because
Okay,
this week
now we
is
shouldn't
Sweet
have any
16 and
freezing.
Elite 8.
After Final Four.
Math checks out based on advanced weather days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably 3 weeks till I'm mowing. I'll mow before I go to vacation if neighbor Doug hasn't mowed yet. Because if I go to vacation, by the time I get back, he will have definitely mowed.
Neighbor Doug's for sure going to be like, "Oh, Dave, don't worry about it. I'm not going to mow." And then he's going to be out
I'll
there.
be in the truck pulling down the drive.
He's going to have that. He's going to have that some bitch striped, greener than green can be. Somebody's going to be out there treating it just so he can mow it again, just so you look like a bum on the block.
Now, neighbor Love acquired himself a mower.
Yeah, he did.
That is really piqued my interest.
Oh, do tell.
It's a 4-wheel drive, all-wheel steer. It's all hydraulic deal. Got a cab on it. It's got a swinging seat. So if you're like on a steep incline on the side,
Yeah.
you are still
I think that
vertical
would
the
mess
world.
with you once you've had a fair amount of beers.
I don't think so. I think it would make it better because you would never know. You would never be off kilter. Now it's got a cab on it. Not a cab. It's hooded
Mm-hmm.
canopy.
Yeah.
The seat
90
literally swings. It's up.
90.
You could be mowing.
deck.
You could be mowing on a bank like that, and your seat would swing to where it would level itself.
You don't got to
So
do
you
the
would
kinda
lean
like a
over on one
kaleidoscope.
cheek thing.
Almost, you would never know that you bought it. He bought it from the airport
Yeah,
at an airport auction.
and I didn't know I needed such a thing.
It is neat.
It's cool as hell.
Yeah. It's steering wheel, 100% zero turning radius.
But this thing's a
Now, is it like a front deck or is the deck below?
belly mower.
Belly
But it's
mower.
90-inch cut.
Mid mount.
Mid mount. That's the word. I always like them front mounts that you see like on a lot of golf courses and stuff. But
Oh, yeah.
They're kind of a pain in the ass.
That's-
turn around and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Anywhere you're by a house trying to cut close and you got to or a fence and you got to whip it back around.
What about a deck when you got a loader bucket on the front?
Happened one time.
What about a gutter system when you got a loader bucket on?
yeah, it's
I
a tough
didn't hit a
spot.
gutter.
No, my wife did.
Oh,
Yeah.
She about raked the whole gutter off the front of the house.
I was just trying to climb the hill and I accidentally stabbed the deck once. It's no big deal.
You're about in the pool, buddy. No, I actually, because I had for work today, we had a meeting in Indianapolis. 5+ hours in the car for an hour meeting. Math checks out.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh man.
When we have our quarterly gaming commission meetings, they're usually from about 11 to 12:15. And I completely forgot about Indianapolis being a host site
Oh,
until I get to Lucas Oil, and I saw the signs for Purdue, Houston,
Sweet 16.
and I was like, oh, but that game doesn't start till 10:30, so they're not going to be. But I think Houston was staying there at the Weston because I parked there in that parking garage.
Hey,
but,
by the way, who won that game?
which game?
Houston, Purdue.
I don't know.
I didn't either. When did they play it?
I think tonight at like 10:30.
Tonight at
Yeah.
10:30?
Yeah, they had a late one.
Wow.
Still going on.
I think unless they're playing tomorrow. Well, no, because all the Sweet Six. Well, no, they may play tomorrow.
I don't have a clue.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
think
meant
they
like
play
10:30 today.
No, it was in the evening. So, but you drive up there for the meetings and then drive right back. So it's a lot of windshield time.
Right.
But I got home like 3:30 ish,
About the same time.
and I thought about, because around my house there's a nice green patch that we planted really good, and I'm trying to get grass to grow on the rest of it, and it's starting to get a little tall because it's pretty thick. And I thought about it, and then I was like,
No way.
I
thought about it too.
not a chance. So
I thought about taking the old JD for a cruise and knocking the onions down, but I didn't.
because the only
Once you
people,
start, you can't stop.
yeah, and the only people that see my yard are Papa Frank, and he probably does judgy, but he won't say it to me. You know,
Right.
He's a
a
good
good
man.
guy.
He's a good man, salt of the earth. My wife, we could have dirt out there, she not care. Me, obviously, look at my driveway. I don't care. I mean, the kids, the kids would probably be the strongest
Yeah.
critiques of it. The dogs like it when it gets a little tall. They like pooping in tall grass.
Eating it.
Sure.
Yeah, they do that. When I aerated, old Dum Dum was out there just chomping on those
Dog turds.
dirt clump turds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but it's too early yet.
A few more weeks.